side. He'll do it himself. 1-on-1 now. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Ahmed Rosario.
Well, Boog, he's the guy to watch. That's because he capitalizes on the big situations as well as anyone. Hitting over 350 with runners in scoring position. You know what that means? That means he's a key player for this offense because he can really drive the ball when the team needs him the most. He's been clutch all year.
Ya pasó para allá, para la cocina, muchacho.
One out, base is empty. Goes down looking. So up next, Diaz. Next offering is in for a strike.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
Two outs, base is empty.
De qué día ahí, tú lo sacó ese. ¿Tú no eres que te día ahí? Ya sacó ese ya, pues tú estás hablando ahí.
A gigantic blast. It's 1-0. He put a charge in.
It's a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it.
Just this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives. That's one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation and ball get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake, but you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
And they'll do it again.
Es más pequeño, pero Jimmy Gómez trae un nuevo lanzador por el equipo de los Tigres del Licey. El equipo de las Aguilas en el día de hoy se resiste una segunda derrota consecutiva sobre todo en su archirrival, los Tigres del Licey. Sin Aguilas todavía con una buena posición en el Licey. Si Licey depende de Águilas Cibaeñas, hay problemas. Cada quien haga su diligencia. Esta es la esquina. Cuando se empata esto, viene el lanzamiento. Llegó alta. Una bola sin strike. A 98 millas por hora llegó esta. Hernández. Águilas Cibaeñas dominan 4-1 el partido en el noveno. Siempre, ¿verdad? Lo peligroso del béisbol. Y cuando vean estos equipos más de allá y el empate está en acá de bandero. Viene el lanzamiento, llegó alta. A 99, 2 bolas sin strike, viva la gente. Viva, pero venga, una pusieron que la de 3-0. El cuarto más de los días del Licey se tiene los honores. Deben de estar comprando, si quieren por ahí. Tienen por el centro. Y posiblemente con ley. Deben estar comprando una musa. Campos, viene la recta. A 90. Y este 90. Por ahí, trae los pies de los a ver si está comprando o esperando uno. Llegó alta la recta 98. Ahora está descontrolado, bases llenas para los Tigres del Licey. Los equipos, usted se durmió y básicamente mañana ve otro tipo de marcadores que empezó. Lo han hecho muchas veces ambos. Y el derecho, sí, tiene ya Pipiu Roy, que viene con un nuevo lanzador.
¿Qué deje eso? Poquito lo debe meter ahí.
Nuevo lanzador de Águilas Cibaeñas. Pues ya mira, de esta película. Base llena y una. Jonathan Hernández, 18 lanzamientos. 6 strikes. Y 12 bolas, ya usted sabe. Más bolas que usted ve. Solo vio Pipiu Roy tan rápido.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Base lleno, Tigres del Licey.
pitch that you can handle.
Sí.
That's hard hit on the line.
Aquí. Vamos a ver quién acá.
There's one
Las
down.
Águilas están ganando el partido, la carrera. Y como están en home, ¿verdad? Se pueden tener el tercero asignado varias veces. Y ese sin nada.
Team down a run.
También puede dar un palo
Hitting number 2.
y mirar el marcador. Ese es el béisbol.
And a foul ball.
El juego que le apasiona a todos los dominicanos. Fuerte Rey de la República de la Casa de Águilas. Tiene muchas emociones.
Short.
Y estaba para recordar el juego número 7
And that quick
de la Serie Mundial de hoy en Toronto.
Here's the left fielder, Austin Hayes.
It's so easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Totalmente gratis. Es muy fácil de usar y funciona en tu teléfono donde sea que estés en cualquier momento. No necesitas suscripción ni pagos.
But
El
they get
contenido
that out in
gratuito es
first,
de alta
and
calidad.
that'll do it for the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0.
6 puntos a la batilla del noveno de pasar este lanzamiento y ustedes. Wow, pues. No alto para cardíaco se pone este encuentro. Viene. Batazo de fly, la busca el receptor, no tiene chance. Ahora hacia atrás.
El
bateador, el bateador, ¿verdad? Bien
Recognized it. I'm sure he
estaba alta y hizo swing. No puede dejar pasar nada. Que parece entrar. Pasa izquierda, 2-A. Rebelión azul. En el noveno episodio viene Cuas. 30-94 por el centro, el foul.
Leadoff man retired here in
Estaba
the
de
third.
reloj. Se fue medio medio.
Here's the third baseman, Jose Caballero.
Medio como eso, pero
Vamos.
hace un contacto de foul.
Oye,
Entre sí no va a tratar.
Line drive.
oye.
And there's 2 down.
Cuas. Tiene el lanzamiento. Strike. Ganchado.
Extra
Tercero.
bases. Around first and hustling for second.
Victoria para las Águilas Ibaeñas. La número 23 de la temporada. Señores, victoria en el Valle de la Muerte. El equipo solamente perdió 2 encuentros. En Santiago, los Caballeros, hogar de Águilas. Victoria contra los Tigres del Licey.
But Chris, through the early stages,
4
he
carreras
hasn't
por
been
2.
very efficient.
Y termina la racha de Licey de 4 victorias por 2 consecutivas.
He's going to get
Y las Águilas Ibaeñas no han podido ganarle 2 partidos ahí contra de otro. No han perdido 2 consecutivos las Águilas que le dije que hacía.
Dale, bobo, bello. Dale, bobo, ¿tú no oyes? Muchachos.
someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That one is absolutely belted. Siri going back on it. Pulls it in on the warning track. So now the DH spot, Nick Maytom. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball left side. And now the lefty. In the air to left down the line. A Rosarena moving under it. And there's 2 down. Jorge Mateo now. Way out front for strike 2.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off, see if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And now here is Yandy Diaz. The pitch. That one fouled off.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff. stuff in this one or not? Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Not stopping, he's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
In the dirt, nice pick. Harold
O sea, ¿dónde está cayendo?
now at the plate. And another ball.
Ella está escribiendo cosas, muchachos.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Top half.
Pero déjeme si no lo colgó, pero como que me lo desconecta.
Sí.
Eso sobra. Ay, Dios mío. Tiene que hablar con muchachos.
Ripped on the ground is second.
Ahora.
And that's the 3rd out.
Déjale la cama primero. Para la planería.
1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no left. Midway in the 4th,
Sacúdala.
the
Tiene que
Dominican
aprender a
Republic
sacudir la cama. Yo le voy a hacer un cuento a ustedes.
ready to go, bottom
Hayan
4.
uno.
And now
Mira, vale,
the
vale,
Cedric Mullins
Soy yo.
on the ground, right side. Over to Diaz. 1 out, the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Siri in position. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down. Here's the catcher to hit, Adley Rutschman. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 4th. And there's a fly ball deep right field. To the warning track, makes the catch. Up 12 down to begin the ball game. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri.
Ya, vámonos.
Oh,
In the air right field, Santander in pursuit. Calls it in for the out. And there's 1 away. And here's the catcher, Rene Pinto. And the right-hander deals. Line drive, base hit. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second, and that's a double.
Good pitch, slider down and away, just stayed down and threw it nicely. Such an easy pitch to pull off of because you're probably thinking fastball.
sí, sí, ella tiene que lavarlo.
And
Se
now
acuerde mañana y que se va a ir.
Caballero. Eddie Diaz fights that one away, still 1-2.
Dale, primo, suscríbete.
Right side.
Fluye.
Throws to first in time. Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. That's the 3rd. That's a base hit. Run scores. Throws to second. He's in there.
Están ganando, amito, te quiero.
El cuarto,
No son las Águilas, están jugando el Licey.
Batter now, Ahmed Rosario. And here it comes. A little out front there as he swings.
Ven, que atrás, ¿eh? Vaya que lo pasa que no.
Man on second, 2 down. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Now the throw to first on the run. In there safely.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw.
You know, well, got to pause on that thought.
Cuidado con la niña, deja eso, niño.
But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double.
Hay que hacer 2 carreras, yo 3 yo no.
Bottom of the fifth. Digging in is the switching
3 a 0,
outfielder, Bienvenido, Santander.
Hey, what's that? Tú eres
Line of the pitch.
Camina, no como que hace camino.
They must be going crazy in the dugout. His ninth home
Yo no soy un fue ahí porque quedaste las montañas en la recta.
3-1.
Recoge siempre por ahí y lo vuelve a
Like that, and they're back in business. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball. You know, this group of hitters, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
This one smoked on its way out of here. A massive home run. It's 3-2.
He just sparked this home crowd in a big way. What a swing. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball.
Down the left fielder, Austin Hayes. No question about this one. It's out of here. Towering shot to center. His 11th of the year, and they tie it up. It's 3-3.
This crowd is on fire right now. They're going nuts thanks to that home run. Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout and try to slow down this offense.
So it's all tied up thanks to home run. Now, Gunnar Henderson. Right side, hard hit. Diaz takes it to the bag, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Nick Mayton digs in now. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the second game of the series. In the air out to center. Siri in position. Makes the grab for the second out. And here is Jorge Mateo. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to eat it, and they come away without an out. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Left-hand hitter waits. And he grounds one back up the middle, finds its way through, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, it could be a deciding run.
So 2 on with 2 away. And stepping in is the speedy Jordan Westburg. He's down the line. Could be extra bases. Now it rolls down into the corner. 1 runs in. And into second easily with a 2-out double. His hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's 10 straight.
Yeah, trajectory, average. Everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Otro más
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a pop up. Diaz sizes this one up.
Se cae,
Puts it in for the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the sixth, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Randy Arozarena. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch. Good eye right there.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Kicks Indians. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Great swing and solid contact, just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 1 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
One down, base is empty. This is off the inside, and the count's full. Bounced up the middle. Whips it to Mountcastle. 2 up, 2 down. And now the DH, Harold Ramirez. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. 2 down, nobody on. For the top half of the 6th. And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him. On the mound now, Sean Armstrong. On for his 20th appearance of the year. Anthony Santander getting ready to hit. 1-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Ground ball right side, and that one finds its way through. And aboard on the leadoff single.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind him to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Now he launches a throw over his head. And this ball's going to wind up out of play.
Well, he hung in there at second to get the out, but the return throw to first was way offline. And I have to think the runner coming in second had a part in that. Can't assume the double play, but because the batter moves up past first, he does get charged with the throwing error right there.
So digging in, Austin Hayes. And the pitch. Chop to the left side. Caballero throws the first in time. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. Man at second. Bounced out to short. Rosario tosses the first. Inning over. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
This to third, into the outfield, base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single. Rene Pinto, the next to hit. High fly ball out to left field. Hayes settles under it, squeezes it.
Just pull off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming over instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Big swing and a miss.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves jaws on the floor. This might get interesting.
Pitch. Got him. Down 2 away. And now the right fielder, Josh Lowe. 2 outs. And 1 and 2.
Big situation right here. You've got some speed over there at first base. He represents the tying run. The question is, do you send him and get him in the scoring position, or do you let that batter swing and maybe put you ahead?
And that one is lifted in the air. Mullins in pursuit. He's got it, and that'll do it. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Garrett Clevenger.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way. That time, a little anxious.
1-1 now. And another ball. Movement in the bullpen. Colin Poche warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Kelly warming up as well. And it's even up.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
2 down, nobody on. That one missed. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. New inning getting started, and now the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. Not sure if you're going to see it.
The string of the changeup.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down here at the top of the 8th. Digging in, Randy Arozarena.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. Runner at first with 2 away. Next to hit, Brandon Lowe. That misses, and the count 2-1.
Right now, they're looking for something, hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. 2 outs. Battling here as he fouls it away. Righty delivers. Center field. Mullins under it. Drops into the glove. And that's the 3rd out. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Kevin Kelly.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where right there as a speedy potential base runner. With 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Adley Rutschman. Hard on the ground to first. Diaz takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down. Now batting, right fielder. Now at the plate, Anthony Santander. 2 down, nobody on. Near the bottom half of the 8th inning. In there at the knees. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. All set for the start of the inning. Leading off, Harold Ramirez. On the ground, out to short. Henderson over to first in time. Now 1 gone in the ninth.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
He's 2 outs away. And now the center fielder, Jose Siri. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. So they turn to Craig Kimbrell.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Down, base is empty. Got it. 2 gone now.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Next to him, Rene Pinto. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 strike away. Got it! And that's the ball game.
Start of a new month is a great chance to hit the reset button. Whether you're coming in hot or cold, getting that win today is a great feeling to continue through the rest of the month.
And the final score here,